Hi guys, David Bilivo here from Paintable, and I'm coming at you with a small announcement. I had a lot of people emailing me back with one big question, which is, what is the difference between Illustration from Imagination and the Academy? You see, there is a bit of an overlap with the lessons with this bundle. There's a lot of lessons that are part of the Academy that are also in the bonus bundle, but the real gem of this bundle is Illustration from Imagination. So I wanted to really just make a quick announcement to tell you what's the difference between the two of them. Because here's the thing, I'm really proud of the Academy. There's a lot of good material in it, and I've been working really hard on the Academy when I started Paintable. So definitely something super valuable, but I had a lot of students telling me that they liked the classes in the Academy but still felt like they had a long way to go until they felt ready to work as a professional artist. And that's why I created Illustration from Imagination, to help those people who want to become pro, to become professional, that are really passionate about it, but really to want to go to a pro level. In this Black Friday bundle, I'm showing a ton of good stuff from the Academy for free, but really the real gem of this bundle is that the doors are open for Illustration from Imagination. So here, I want to give you the 3 big points that make Illustration from Imagination different from the Academy. So the first difference is it's a huge class, much bigger than any other courses we ever made before, and probably way bigger than anything on the Academy to this day. It's more videos, more in-depth exercises, because I've been able to add a lot more video. I'm able to take my time on topics like color and lighting and really explain them in depth, cover way more topic and at a much more advanced level. Like I was saying, I've been able to really just dig in the material and making sure that I have a lot of exercises for you to understand how the basic principle, like let's say lighting, are working. And the transformation we've seen is just huge and enormous with the students. Here we have Pleo that was telling, before this class I had lost my confidence about drawing and painting, and I felt like I had wasted many years practicing and not improving at all. However, this wonderful course pulled me out of my struggle. And when he came before this course, Pleo had, he had a good understanding of how to paint, but really he been able to push the limit of what he was able to do once he understood how to play with lighting and coloring. And because the classes are so much more in depth, he was able to improve way more. He went through all the exercises, and that's really the key of Illustration from Imagination, because we've been able to go in depth. We had a lot of exercises. He was able to put a lot more details in his final artwork. So that's one of the biggest point, I would say. The big difference is we've been able to just really go in depth because it's a huge class, and the result we're going to showing by themselves. Therefore, the second point is it's geared toward artists who wants to start painting at a professional level, built from the ground up. It's step-by-step system to becoming a professional. We're going from the very beginning. We're starting with a client brief. Everything is built around that. So we start with the client brief, and then we're trying to follow the direction of the client. So you really have experience as a professional artist by doing the whole class. So I'm going to walk you through the entire creative process, showing you how to do mood boards, thumbnail, ideation, etc. Basically, it's like having a professional contract from a company, or just a commission in a simple way. And basically, it's having experience before going on the market. So it's very valuable if you want to be a professional. You'll build an awesome portfolio piece on top of that while getting the experience of what it's like to work as a professional, so you can avoid mistake that beginners or beginning artists will make. We're also including in that the Going Pro section, which is really a good help if you want to be professional. It includes Going Pro, so which a huge class, and just as valuable as Illustration from Imagination itself. Is going to give you tips on a lot more in depth in terms of being your own business. You learn how to build powerful portfolio, yes, promote your work online and sell yourself as an artist. You'll also learn about taxes and legal issues, how to invoice, business setups, and how to understand contracts, how to make them work for you so you don't get ripped off by your first clients. You'll even get a bunch of templates like contracts, important emails, more and more, which will save you a ton of time. Again, these are all things that are not available in the Academy. They are in this Black Friday bundle, and they are part with Illustration from Imagination, so you cannot have them in the Academy. The third point is everyone goes through the class together, so there's extra added motivation and accountability. When you are going on the academy, the doors are open all the time, and that's great. So if you have different schedule, you can just go in there, do a small tutorial, and it's awesome. Everybody has their own pace, their own life. With Illustration for Imagination, it's a little different. It's more of everybody's going to start at the same point at the same time. So this is great for people that need to have a little push. Like me, I know that when I have people that I'm accountable to them, the motivation is just going to be a big boost to be able to just push the limits of what I'm trying to do. So this is what we're doing with Illustration for Imagination. We're starting all at the same time. This way you're going to see everybody's working on the same exercises. You'll see the progress of everybody, and everybody's helping each other to push their artwork further and further. If you're the kind of person that start a lot of painting and projects but find it really hard to actually finish them, then I think this will be a huge help for you too. In Illustrator for Imagination, all students go through the same material at the same time, like I was saying. So these are the biggest difference between Illustration for Imagination, this bundle, this Black Friday bundle, and the Academy. Here, I just wanted to finish with Yana that was saying about the accountability. I really love this course. It pushes me to get the stuff done I would have given up 20 times over otherwise. And that's all about being able to see the results of everybody else in the course at the same time. So starting the class at the same time, it's a huge plus when you're starting to learn something. So again, the Academy is an awesome resource, and it's awesome. It's just very different of what is Illustration for Imagination and what is this Black Friday bundle. Really, this Black Friday bundle is the door that opens an opportunity to get a seat for Illustration for Imagination. And so I hope this is clear. Also, I want to remind you that next year, Illustration for Imagination will go as high as $997 for the course, and so this is your last chance to get it for half price. And on top of that, as a thank you for every person that is an action taker, I'm gonna give you all those bonuses from the Academy for free. You'll get lifetime access to everything, so as soon as I'm going to have updates on the Illustration for Imagination, you'll be able to see them as well. I hope this is answering all your questions. If you have any more questions, please feel free to email me at hello@paintable.cc. And for the rest, I'm going to wish you the rest of a good day and happy painting.